Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals. I'm Justin.
I'm Charlotte.
And today we're going to be reviewing
Tokaido.
Tokaido!
Oh, and hold it there long enough.
It's okay.
This game is published by FunForge. It plays in about 45 minutes for 2 to 5 players, and it says it's good for ages 8 and up.
Yep.
We also have the expansion, Tokaido Crossroads, which adds a little piece of board, some new cards, and a dice as well. And we also, if you see some encounter cards that you don't recognize, it's because we have the new encounters. It's a small expansion that you could get through the BGG, Board Game Geek.
Yep.
And it adds 4 new cards.
Awesome. So what are we going to do now?
We're going to set it up.
Awesome.
And we're going to play about 10 minutes.
And then we'll come back and give you our final thoughts.
Yeah.
All right. See you in a bit. Alright, so we've set up Tokaido for a 2-player game. In a 2-player game, the first thing that's a little bit different is you actually have 3 players. This neutral player here, in this case yellow, is going to help us block some more of the spaces off, so we can kind of mess with each other's strategy. In Tokaido, you are a traveler going along Japan, trying to have the best possible trip. How you win is getting the most points, which represents just all the amazing things that you've seen and done on your trip, which is kind of cool. The basic game mechanics is you have your lineup of people, and whoever is in the end, whoever is at the end of the line is the one who's going to move next. And when you move, you can move as far along this path as you want up to the next inn. So you can jump right to something that you really, really want, but then you're skipping by all these other ways of getting points. Or you can turtle and just take each thing as it comes up, but people are going to jump ahead and take out the things that you want the most. The third player, when it's this player's turn to move, whoever is the farthest ahead is the one who's going to move them. So again, it gives you a little bit of blockage. Now there's a whole bunch of different things you can do. This space right here, this is the
Souvenir Shop.
Yeah, Souvenir Shop. Good.
Those cards there.
Yep. And when you get there, you can take 3 of these cards, flip them over, and you can buy any number of them. You need at least 1 coin in order to get there. This is the temple. With the temple, you can choose to donate 1 to 3 coins, and you place them along here. And at the end of the game, whoever has the most coins donated to the temple is going to get 10 bonus points. And then it goes down from there. The purple spots are the encounters.
Cards.
Encounters are great. They're random, so you can get points, you can get items, you can get a whole bunch of things. It's kind of random. Then you can. This is our first panorama spot.
Right here.
So at the panorama spots, what you're doing is you're stopping to paint, and the first time you go to this panorama spot, you're going to get the
card number 1.
Yep, which is going to give you a point.
And the second time you get card number 2.
Another 2 points.
And third time 3.
Yep.
And then once the first person who finishes all of the whole panorama gets the extra point card.
Yep.
And this stack here has 4, and this stack here has 5.
Yep. And it's kind of cool. Maybe we'll show this later, but when you flip these cards over, they
yeah.
actually create a panorama.
It wouldn't take long to show you right now, actually, because we might forget that.
Yep.
Just like that.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, you can see that on screen.
Yeah, creates a nice panorama.
Yeah.
So that's this space, this space, or sorry, this space and this space. This one right here, this light bluish, this is a hot spring. So you go there and you get a hot spring card, and they give you points. It's some random points. It could be 1 to 3, but it's always points. If you stop here at the farm, you're going to get $3 by doing a little bit of work. So it's one of the ways you can get some extra money. And then they start to repeat themselves. Finally, you get to the inn, and once everyone's at the inn, you all have a meal, and then you continue on.
Right.
Lots of different strategies and ways of getting points, and at the end, whoever has the most wins.
Right.
Now we've added our expansion.
Yes, and that adds this board here.
Yep.
So there's the extra dice, that's a gambling, and then there's 5 different sorts of cards.
Yep.
So it kind of adds in with these type.
Yeah. All the spots stay the same on the board, except once you get to a spot, there's some new choices. So when you go to a temple, you can either donate money, or you can pay 1 coin and take the top card off the amulets. And amulets give you like a one-shot power. If you go to the Souvenir Shop, you can either buy souvenirs as normal, or if you want, you can look through these and buy one of these legendary items. These are not random. You get to go through and choose whatever you want, and they have a variable cost. Big points there. If you go to a hot springs, you can either take a points card, or you can pay $1 and you can get one of these Bathhouse Cards, and these give you more points. So it costs $1, but it gives you a guaranteed 4 points instead of random. And then the encounter cards, again, you can pay $1, and these ones here are not random. You can go through and choose them. These are calligraphy cards, and you get to choose which calligraphy card you want. And the calligraphy card gives you some bonuses for the end of the game. So you can kind of...
yes. Like I see this 2 points for every remaining coin.
Yeah. So you can really work your strategy. I'm going to go for these couple things and then get a calligraphy to help you out with that strategy. And then finally, these right here. Whenever you're at a panorama spot, instead of taking a panorama card, you can take a cherry tree card, which gives you $1 and 2 points, and they're all the same, which is great. If you finish a panorama, you don't have to skip those spots anymore. You can get some cherry tree cards instead. That's the basic game. It's got lots of characters with variable character powers. So we've chosen our characters of the expansion. And who are you playing today?
I have Kaita.
The old woman.
Yes.
Okay.
That smokes a pipe.
And what does she do?
She can do both types of cards when she stops at an encounter.
Cool. So you get to take an encounter card off the top, and if you want, pay $1 and get yourself a calligraphy.
Yes. Very exciting.
That's very powerful.
Well, yours is very powerful as well.
This is true. I have Miyataka. Miyataka is a superstitious woman. So she has the exact same power, except it's with temples. When she goes to temples, she can pay 1 to 3 coins into the temple, and she can pay $1 and get an amulet, which is kind of cool. So they're both very similar in powers, so we thought we'd try them out for our quick playthrough.
So the only thing we didn't talk about yet was this die here.
Oh, that's right. So when you're at a farm, instead of getting $3, you can pay $2, and you gamble. So you roll the die, and if you get an X, it means you lost your money. And then if you get anything else, that's how much times those 2 coins you're going to get. And it's actually balanced in your favor to gamble and get money back.
Yes, because there's only 1 X on it. There's 1 4,
Yep.
2 3s, a 2, and a 1.
Yeah. So you're going to get some money back. But you have to have the money available to gamble.
Right.
Yeah. So some extra choices for each of our spots. And what we're going to do is we're going to set the timer for 10 minutes.
Sure.
And we're going to play through a few rounds so you can get an idea of how the game plays.
Justin randomly sorted these meeples, and
Yep.
You got the perfect placement.
This is true. So I get to go first. What am I going to do? I'm going to go right to the temple.
Of course you are.
Because the temple is where I get to go, and I'm going to take 1 coin. I'm going to put it next to the green because I'm green, which is going to give me a point. And I'm going to spend 1 coin, get myself an amulet card. And I have Hospitality. Take your meal card for free when stopping at an inn.
And I think technically you can keep those secret, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to read them. But,
Nope.
I mean, it's okay. We're not playing for money today.
No. Not today. All right.
So, Justin's in the lead. He gets to move Mr. Yellow.
Yep. So yellow gets to go wherever I want him. So I'm going to put him right here so you cannot get any of the...
I thought for sure he was going to put it in my spot, which is pink.
Oh, I should have done that.
Yeah.
I should have been all cut through. Sorry.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. Next time.
So now I get to have an encounter card.
Yep.
So, it's Kyushi. Oops. Kyushi.
Cool.
I can pay $1 and get one of the panoramics.
Nice.
I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do the one that's hard to get because I can have green, gray, or blue. I'm going to take blue because there's 5 of those.
Nice. You get a point?
Yeah.
Right on.
And I will spend $1 to grab one of these cards too. Now, which one would be most beneficial for me?
I guess it depends on what kind of strategy you're going to go for.
Yeah, I know. Ooh,
and
I like this one.
Okay.
This one is complete. 3 points for complete a panorama and 1 point for a cherry tree.
Nice.
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Okay, I'll put those back.
All right. So now you get to move the yellow guy.
Discard this one. I get to move the yellow
No,
guy?
you keep it for the end bonus.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay, I'll just keep
There's some end
there.
bonuses. Whoever
Right.
has the most of certain cards gets extra bonus points. So you get to move the yellow guy.
Right. Right.
That was just dirty.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to go right here. And do I want... No. Yeah, I'm going to. Hot Springs card, which gives me 2 points. Here you go.
Panorama. See, I'm going to get to go twice now because I'm in the last place.
Yep.
So now I have 1 in both.
1 point.
And I get to go again.
Yep.
Panorama.
Nice.
1 in each of them.
Yep. Okay.
Justin.
I'm going to go to the farm. I'm going to spend $2.
Are you gambling?
I'm gambling. Superstitious woman's going to get some money. New pair of shoes. I get 3 times my money back. So I get
Of course he does.
$6. $6.
I'm in last place again.
You are, so you get to go.
Pink.
Nice.
3 points from a samurai.
Nice.
And then I have 2 coins left.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I should have saved money to eat though, because you have to buy your meal here. That's
Yep.
tricky. I forgot about that.
Yep.
I have to make sure I save that. Anyway, I'm going to buy one of these.
All right, what are you taking?
Let's see here. There's quite a few to choose from, but I'm low on money. Why don't I take 3 points if I have an uneaten meal?
Nice.
Just in case.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to go here, and I think I'm going to buy one of the legendary
money bags.
objects. Because the legendary items give you lots and lots of points. Potentially.
The one thing we forgot to mention about the souvenir cards is if you show one of those, in the corner down there, there's a symbol.
Mm-hmm.
And there's different symbols on each of them. And if you get a set, you get different points.
Yep.
That you get to score.
Yep.
Maybe when someone looks at 3 of these, we'll explain it a little bit better.
Yep. So I'm going to buy Masamune, a legendary sword.
Oh, you're going for all the points.
Which costs $3, but is going to give me 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Goodness gracious.
And I get to go again.
He's still in last place.
So I'm going to take a panorama card.
Number 1 in blue?
Yep.
There
Give
you
me a
go.
point. Thank you.
And you get to move Mr. Yellow.
And I get to move Mr. Yellow. Excellent. So Mr. Yellow, you don't have a mountain panorama. Oh, yes, you do.
I sure do.
Yep. So you're going to want to do that or the hot springs. You probably want to do, he's going to go, Yeah, he's going to block off. He's going to go to the hot springs.
Wow. I'm going to the panorama.
Yeah, I figured.
So I have to shuffle through these. I get number 2 this time.
Okay, you got 2 points?
Yes, thanks.
Okay. So that means I am first to the inn.
Yes.
So now we take...
However many there are players, right?
Yeah, so there's 4.
There's 3 players.
Yeah, +1.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I'm not supposed to look at what he is doing.
And I am going to use my Amulet of Hospitality to get my meal card for free. Yeah!
Sushi.
Sushi for...
I'm not supposed to know.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get 6 points, right? Because every time you eat a meal, you get 6 points.
Yep.
And I'm second, so now I get to check this over.
Mm-hmm.
And if I want to eat, I can spend my last $1. Or I can get 3 points for an uneaten meal.
Yeah. Which you'll get at the end of the game, but...
How would I know? Oh, right, because I know how many cards I'm missing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'll spend $1.
Okay.
So I get 6 points.
Yep. And those just go there.
But doesn't the yellow get some too?
Well,
A
no.
random one?
If he had gone like before us, but since he's at the end, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's just to take one of them out.
Right.
All right. So we've all got to the inn.
Oh, did you give me 6 points?
Oh no, I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank
There we
you.
go. So now at the inn, yellow's going first. I'm at the front of the pack, so I get to move him. So I'm gonna put him right there.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I really need money, and I don't want him gambling. So
Okay.
I'm going to take the 3 coins.
There you go. Working at the farm.
Mm-hmm. She should get extra because she's so old and people love her so much for working so hard in the fields.
No. So
She's
this
so
opens up some
cute.
opportunities. I can go here for a panorama card.
You need number 2.
Yes, I do. 2 points.
There's number 2.
Nice. I'm checking out the coast. It's very lovely.
And he gets to go again.
And I get to go to the temple. So I'm going to put another coin in the temple for 1 point. Pay 1 coin to get myself another amulet. And this is the Amulet of Friendship. Stop in a single space that is occupied by another traveler as if it was a double space.
What?
Yeah.
Well, at least you don't have 2 coins to gamble with.
No, I don't.
Thank goodness.
Not yet. And I get to go again, which is very nice. So now what do I want to do? I am going to use my Amulet of Friendship, so I can go here and work and get 3 coins.
So yeah, so he's still in last place, and he gets to go again.
Again! This is awesome for me. So I could go to a panorama, I could go to a mountainous panorama. I'm going to go right here and get a 1 point green panorama
There you
card.
go.
Thank you.
I will go to the mountainous panorama and get 3 points.
All right. I should have blocked you there. That was dumb.
Yep.
Oh well. But now I get to go.
There it is.
And I get to go to the temple. So I get to spend a point, a coin, and get a point, and then spend 1 more coin and get another amulet. These amulets are working out for me.
They are.
Vitality.
I thought maybe he was more powerful than her.
I don't know, because she's got bonus points at the end of the game.
True. That's
Play
true.
again while in the lead position.
Oh, that was 10 minutes.
That was 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, let's just get to the inn and then we'll counter points.
Yep.
Sounds fair.
Your go.
Okay. So I'm going to go to the mountainous panorama.
Nice.
So I can get 4 points.
Yep.
And guess what? That completes it. That completes it. Woohoo!
So you get an extra 3 points.
Thank you. And I'll just show you how beautiful this panorama was. I'll move these.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Cool. So now you get to move yellow.
Oh, good. Yellow. block you from money. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you might spend it and maybe then you can't eat.
So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to the hot springs. And you know what? I'm going to save that. So I'm just going to get a regular hot springs card. That's going to give me 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
And you're in last place.
I get to go. I'm going to go here to the panorama. So
what number do you need? 3.
Number 3.
So you get 3 points.
1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Thank you. Then I'm going to use my Vitality Amulet to play again while in the lead position. Although, I guess technically I'm not in the lead position.
No, you're not, because this Mr. Yellow is.
That's a good move.
So now, do I want to go to Souvenir? No, because I only have $3 and I don't want to waste them on souvenirs.
Okay.
So I'll go here so I can eat first.
Getting some food.
And then, what was it? There's 3, so plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And, let's see. Oh yeah, and we didn't mention either. You can't eat the same type of food twice. So you always have to have a different food.
Yeah.
This food is beautiful, so I'm going to eat that one. It's going to cost me 3 coins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going.
You go next.
I'm not gonna do that, so I'm just gonna go to the inn. I was thinking about it, but I only have the $2.
Yeah, and he probably wants to eat.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pay my $2. I'm gonna eat that meal. Just give me 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this guy comes in.
Yeah.
So we're actually half done the game.
In about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's pretty quick, actually.
It does play pretty quickly.
But it is only with 2 players.
Yeah, this is true.
So should we count up any final scoring just to see how it goes?
Sure. So end of game scoring is pretty easy. There's basically 2 steps. You have to go through all 4 of the achievements for bonus points. Then you check out the temple to see who donated the most. When you have the expansion Crossroads, you add the calligraphy cards. If you have any, which I don't. But that's okay. So, first achievement is who has the most hot springs cards.
I don't have any.
I have 2, so that's 3 points. 1, 2, 3. The next one is who ate the most expensive of the meals.
Let's see. I ate for 4 coins.
And I ate for a total of 5,
Aww.
which gives me another 3 points.
Just
1, 2, 3.
Beat me by 1.
The next achievement is who had the most encounters.
Oh, I have 2.
Yeah, so that would be yours.
Thank you.
So you get 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And the final achievement is who has the most souvenirs. I have 1 souvenir.
I have no souvenirs.
So I get 3 points.
And you know what we didn't even have a chance to show was those symbols on the souvenir cards.
Yeah, because we
so
didn't
we'll
do
show
that.
those right after.
Yep.
Because now I just have to score my calligraphy cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I got that one for most 3 points for an uneaten meal. I didn't do that.
Nope.
And then I have a complete panorama, which is this one here. So I get 3 points.
Nice. 1, 2, 3.
And then I didn't manage to get a cherry tree card.
No cherry
so
trees.
I don't get a point.
Finally, our temple. I'm the only person that contributed to the temple, so because I contributed the most, I get 10 points.
10 points?
10 points.
That's unbalanced.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I really should have tried hard to get at least 1 coin in there because I would have been guaranteed 7 points.
Yeah, that's
And
important.
in a 2-player game, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fatal error on my part. But when you're only playing, like, that's just half the board. I could have done it somewhere in there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, okay. So, yeah, the souvenirs.
The one thing we didn't really touch on was what happens when you buy souvenirs. Souvenirs have different kinds of types. So this is a type of clothing. This is like a knick-knack. Then you have, I don't know.
It's a fan. It's kind of artsy.
Yeah, arts. There we go. And
it's
then,
probably in the rule book, but...
Yeah, and then you got food.
Yeah.
So when you get the first one, you get 1 point for it. When you add another kind to your set, you get 3 points for that. Then 5 points. If you have 4, 1 of each kind, you get 7. And then these legendary objects, some of them have this symbol here, which if you add that to your set, it's going to give you 9 points. So if you can really get like a set collection, you can get some major points out of that.
Yep.
It's expensive though, which is why sometimes it doesn't happen.
Right, because it's a little hard to get money sometimes. But of course, there's some other characters that you start out with more money, and some other characters that really focus on their special abilities is money. So.
Yep. So that was our run through of Tokaido, and we'll be back with our final thoughts.
Yep. See you in a bit.
We're back.
Hi. I hope you enjoyed our little overview. Well, it was kind of an in-depth overview.
Yeah.
And our 10 minutes of gameplay.
Sort of 10 minutes. All right, so Tokaido. The things that we're going to look at, components.
Components.
What did you think?
I like the components. I think they're really cute. The artwork is really, really beautiful. The color scheme is wonderful, and just all the pictures on the cards are really nice.
Yep.
The cards, though, I have to say, they're not the highest quality of cards. If we were to play this game over and over and over again, we might wear them a little bit.
Yeah.
But you can buy card sleeves that size, so it's not really a big deal.
Yep.
And the only other thing about the components that's weird is these things are really, 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 really little.
Yeah.
And the squares on the score track is really, 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 really little.
Yeah.
So, I mean, one little bump and you've lost your score, but that's...
And the whole thing with the score track where instead of going from 0, 1, 2, 3, you're going up and down.
Up and down.
Yeah.
So you can easily bump the other player's markers, but it's not a huge deal.
No.
It's just a nitpicky thing.
Yeah. The strategery.
Yes.
Now, when we talk about strategery, we're looking at long-term goals versus short-term tactics versus luck and randomness. And this game has a really good balance of long-term and short-term goals. So that's strategy and tactics. You can be looking down the board, you know exactly what's there, so you know exactly what you want to get, but every time it's your turn, you're going to make that short term, what am I going to get? Am I going to go for what I really want, or am I going to block people off? That kind of thing. There's not a ton of randomness or luck. You have, this die here if you're gambling, but I mean gambling is a lot about luck. Other than that, the only thing that's really lucky or random is when you have face down cards and you're drawing them to see what you get. Yeah. So there's not a ton of that. It's really well balanced that way. I like it.
Yeah, sometimes games rely a lot on randomness and luck, and they can be frustrating, and it's not in this game.
Yeah. What about the complexity?
The complexity. I found the rulebook really straightforward. Yep. Actually, the rulebook's really colorful, too, and it's easy to read. It's not dull or boring or anything.
Good pictures with examples.
Yes. Yep. The setup is not hard at all.
Nope.
It's really easy to teach too, because there's just that one game mechanic. The last person goes first, and you can pick whichever spot you want to go.
Yeah.
So that's really teachable.
Yeah.
And the game's not overly difficult either.
No.
No. You just have to plan what you want to do, see if you can accomplish it, and cross your fingers, hope you get the best points possible.
Yeah. It's for mechanics, it's a pretty simple game to get into, but there's a lot of game, a lot of choices, a lot of decisions.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of game in that one mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And playability. So the mechanics and the theme go really well together, because what you're doing is you're choosing where you want to stop along this path and what you want to see and do on your trip. So the mechanics just blend with the theme perfectly.
Yeah.
It scales really well. The only change up is when you're playing the 2-player game, you have to have that third player for blocking. It's quick, so you can play it quickly and get another game out instantly. And it's replayable because as soon as you add in all the different characters...
Yeah, there's a lot of characters here with a lot of different special abilities.
Yeah, each one has a special player. When you get that player ability, that's going to change your whole strategy for the game. Yeah. So the replayability is great.
Yeah. And normally we randomize it. Like, we'll deal like 2 or 3 to each player, and then you can choose the one that you think you can play the best.
Yeah, or you can draft them as well, where you have a bunch.
Yeah, that's true. You can draft them.
Yep. The only negative I would say about Tokaido is it is worker placement, sort of, where you're placing your guy, and as soon as you place them, you're blocking everyone else from that spot. So if you find that you get frustrated easily when the spot you want to go to gets, when you get blocked from it, that might cause you some frustration and might not be the game for you.
Right.
Excellent. So, does it have the awesomeness or the cuteness?
I don't know. I think it has the cuteness for sure, because just the art is adorable and the colors are beautiful.
Yep.
And the path along, it's just, I find it's really, really cute. I love it.
I find the art for the characters are cute.
Yeah,
but the rest of the art is pretty awesome. It's outstanding artwork.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they are. Let me pick another one that's really... He's cute, too.
Yeah. The artwork's pretty outstanding.
Yeah.
Excellent. Rating. Poor, good, excellent, outstanding for this game?
It's excellent.
At least excellent, if not outstanding.
Yeah, it's on the way to outstanding.
Yep.
I mean, when you factor in the replayability, the gorgeous components and artwork, and the cuteness, I mean, I'd have to... Yeah. It's right in the middle between excellent and outstanding for me. Yeah.
And then, last but not least...
Did we finish as Sweethearts or Rivals?
We finished as...
Sweethearts, of course. How can you not sweetheart this cute, adorable game?
Yeah, it's great. It's a good game.